Hi, it's Tristan Knitting Lady, and I'm at the Independence Mall in Wilmington. I'm gonna go to my favorite grocery store, which is Lidl's. So tempted to go in Five and Below, but I won't. I don't really need to buy any more stuff, but you get tempted, let me tell you. So here is Lidl's. I do like that store. They give you coupons if you spend a certain amount, and they have good produce, and I eat a lot of salad. So here I go. Hi, I'm home now. Guess what I found at Lidl's? This looked interesting, and it didn't cost that much. Didn't some assortment. So what you do is you steam it. Well, you can steam it or put it in the microwave. I'm probably gonna steam it. And they have 3 different kinds, and they have dipping sauce. I like finger food, always have, something I can pick at. So this should be interesting. I'm not gonna have it right away. I already made myself a Philly cheesesteak sandwich, and that will do me until my break later on. So I'm on to the next part of the video where I show you my sock yarn. Hello again. I'm here with my buddies. We have Vincent and of course Salvador. Vincent Van Gogh and Salvador Dali. And this guy, Mr. Grumpy, is having a birthday coming up on March 30th. So we have to see what we're gonna do to celebrate Vincent's birthday. What do you think? He's always so grumpy. Okay, let me put them to the side. I'm gonna have sit one over here. I'm gonna sit one over there. He's facing the wrong way, watching what's going on outside. And I was waiting for my mail to come. I get notice of what mail I'm getting, and I'm getting something from the IRS. Now, I know it might have something to do with unemployment, because after I finished my little stint doing taxes, I applied for unemployment. I got unemployment last year, and according to the new act that came out with the stimulus, the first $10,200 of unemployment is not taxable. I went on the computer last night, and I didn't log in. I wasn't supposed to work anyway, but I don't want them to know, because if they saw me on, they would say, oh, can you come on and take phone calls? And I don't want to do that. But I saw there was some of the cases that I have pending that they did change the unemployment to where most of it wasn't taxable on some people's cases. So I hope it's that. I don't know what else they could be calling me for, or not calling me, writing me for. I read somewhere that for the people already that filed their taxes, the IRS is going to adjust it, but I don't know. I'll tell you when I find out more, because I was just gonna wait to amend my taxes. So maybe you don't have to do that. I don't know. I saw something, there wasn't very good explanation. So let me go into what I have with sock yarn. All right, now I won this from Scraptastic Yarns, Jane, a couple months ago, and it's, I could tell she had gotten this, yeah, it's La Brevis by Knit Crate. So this is definitely sock yarn, and I got 2 of them. I really don't win anything. I was very surprised, and really, that meant a lot. Now this is my, I'm not going to call it cheaper sock yarn. It's going to be less expensive sock yarn. I used to belong to Meetup group that just did socks, and I have Burnett socks, How did I get this? I think this was through Smiley's Yarn when they had their warehouse sale. So, this leftover from socks I made, and there's more. Stored us. And this is also, oh, here's some more. Yeah, okay. So that's more sock yarn, that's Stardust. I had a lot of Stardust. And this is all Baton's Croy. Here's Premier Wool-Free Socks. I don't remember where I got that from. And more sock yarn. And Peyton's Croy. So, I keep meaning to cast on socks because I know Connie from Just Another Stitch is thinking about working on socks. And I do 2 at a time, toe up. One of the girls that used to be in our group, she was amazing. She used to do 4 at a time, toe up. She just had a long circular needle and there were the 4 socks. And she used to carry it on a bus to get to the meeting. My goodness. Now this is all sock yarn, it's all different colors. And this is Fixation by, it's cotton yarn with spandex. So you could use it for sock yarn. Of course, for socks, you could use it for other stuff as well. I don't know who makes this. I don't have this labeled either. Let me see how many yards are in each one. 100 yards. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 1,000 yards. There's 10 of them. All different colors. This I got this in Myrtle Beach. It's Journey Sock, and it's dyed specially by Unwind Yarn Company. And the name of it, the color is Hilton Head Island. And how many yards are in this? 400 yards. So I could make socks, or I could make a small shawl with that too. This is hand-dyed sock yarn as well. And when did I get this? This is 60% alpaca, 15% merino, 15% silk, and 10% nylon. It's 450 yards. And let me see, Morning Moon. Oh, I remember when I got this. I got this at, in New York. Oh dear, now I can't think of the yearly show they have. I'll think of that. Upstate New York. It will come to me. Rhinebeck. I used to go, I've been to Rhinebeck a few times. And you can really go crazy buying yarn. So I bought this from one of the companies that just sells alpaca. All right, now what is this one? I bought this at another yarn fest. It's IRIA Yarn Company. They're out of Raleigh, North Carolina. We were supposed to go last year to the, is it the Raleigh Yarn Fest? I forget what it's called. But, of course, COVID hit and they canceled everything. So this is a local company, beautiful hand-dyed yarn. This is called Rainforest. And it's 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 5% stellina. 438 yards. And it's a little sparkly. It's very pretty. And this is Rowan. Always like Rowan yarn. And I don't remember where I got this from. It might have been in a yarn swap. I'm not sure, because the one group I used to hang out with, we had another craft group. We used to swap yarn. I think this was our Christmas swap. But this is 100 grams. I forget how many yards are in 100 grams. It's from England. And it's hand-painted sock yarn made with merino wool, kid mohair, and mulberry silk. And it's like mostly different shades of brown. And my last but not least, now you'll see more of this in my last category of yarn, which is the fine yarn. Wait, this is Molly Girl. I've mentioned them before. They're out of New Jersey. They had a club, I think it was 3 months. And most of their yarn is very bright. So this is fingering weight. It's superwash merino. Yeah, 87.5 superwash merino, 12.5 nylon. The reason I put this in my sock category is because of the nylon. So this is hand dyed with love from New Jersey. Made bleed for the first few washes, probably. So this is, did I tell you how many yards are in this? Oh, 470 yards. I must have told you that before. And it's called Party Rock Anthem. That's the colorway. So this is, yarn is 4 years old, or 3 years old. When did I leave New York? Oh, and it's 3 years old, 2018. So that's my sock yarn. And you might say, do you wear anything besides sweatshirts? I love sweatpants and sweatshirts. I always say I'm gonna dress up a little better, and I don't. This I had made, this is crocheted. And I just tied it around my neck for something a little different. Doesn't make, it takes away from it looking entirely like a sweatshirt. So that's about it. I have to work in a little bit. I know you don't want to hear that word anymore. Neither do I. So I hope everybody's having a good night. And one of these days I'll cast on those socks. Okay, take care. Bye.